Hello everyone, I am Mansa, pursuing BTech second year in Vasireddy Venkatadri Institute of Technology in the stream of CSE. Today I came here to share my points on the topic retrieving elements from collections. So let me share a screen. Okay. How to retrieve elements from collections. We all know how to access or retrieve the elements in C, Python, Java, etc. In advanced Java, for retrieving elements from the collections, there are basically four ways. They are using for each loop, iterator interface, list iterator interface, enumeration interface. So let us discuss each one in detail. First, for each loop. It is also known as enhanced for loop. It is used to access the elements from collections in a sequential manner. The syntax for creating for each loop is for of variable colon collection object, followed by the statements in the for each loop. Now let us see an example for this. First of all, I have imported the java.util package and I gave the class name retrieving elements. Here I used the ArrayList class. I created the object list for that class and I gave string. It denotes that the array list object stores the string type of elements. For that object, I have added some string elements, that is JavaFX, Java, HBase, Flume, Mashout, Impala, OpenCV. And here I created the for each loop, that is for of string E colon object I list. I gave here object list, so we should take here list. In for loop, I have given system.out.println of E. We will now execute this program. Java C space. So it is compiled successfully. So let me execute. Yeah. Output is like this: JavaFX, Java, HBase, Flume, Mashout, Impala, OpenCV. What we have added for the list object, those are displayed on the screen one by one. Like this, we can access the elements using for each loop. Next, iterator interface. It is an interface provided by the collection framework to traverse a collection for a sequential access of items in the collections. This iterator interface has three predefined methods. They are Boolean has next. This method returns true if the iterator has more elements. Elements next. This method returns the next elements in the iterator. Next, void remove. This method removes the last element returned by the iterator from the collections. Let us see an example. Yeah. First of all, I have imported the array list and list iterator classes from the util package. I gave the class name as iterator demo and I created array list class. I created object for this class as list. I stored the string type of elements. For that object, I have added string values like Java, JavaScript, Python, C, C++, etc. Here I gave the hint message, that is, I am going to print the contents of an array. So I have given system.out.println of contents of array. Here I have used the iterator Next, I have used the while loop, while of it dot has next. This method returns true if the iterator has more elements. So it returns, it becomes true, and we will enter into the while loop. Here inside the while loop, I have given system.out.println of it.next. It.next method returns the next element in the iterator interface. So let us execute this. I have given iterator demo class name. So Java C space iterator demo dot Java. Yeah, it is compiled successfully. Now we will execute this. Java space iterator demo. Yeah, see. First of all, we have given the hint message. So that is displayed here, contents of the array. And the contents of the array are displayed one by one on the screen like Java, JavaScript, Python, C, C++. Like this, we will retrieve the elements from the iterator interface. Next, list iterator interface. It is an interface that contains methods to retrieve the elements from the collection object. It in both forward and reverse directions. This iterator is for list-based collections. This list iterator interface also have some predefined methods. They are Boolean has next. It returns true if the list iterator has more elements when traversing in the forward direction. Next one, Boolean has previous. It returns true if the list iterator has more elements when traversing the list in the reverse direction, that is from back direction. Next one, element next. It returns the next element in the list. Next method is element previous. It returns the previous element in the list. Next one, void remove. This removes the last element returned by the next or previous methods from the interface. So let us execute this. Yeah. First of all, I have imported the classes from the util package. I have given the class name as list iterator demo, and I created the array list class. For that, I have given the object list, and I gave here the string denoting that I am going to store the string type of elements. For that object, I have added some string values like Java, JavaScript, Python, C, C++. Here I gave an hint message that I am going to display the contents of the array in the forward direction, that is from first to last. So I have given this hint message. Next I have used the iterator. Next I used the while loop. While of it dot has next. It returns true if the iterator has more elements. So we will come inside the while loop. Inside the while loop I have given system.out.println of it.next. It returns true if, sorry, it displays the next element in the iterator. Next, after completion of while loop, I am giving another hint message that I am going to display the contents of the array list now from last to first, that is in backward direction I am going to display. So I have used the list iterator and I used the while loop, while of lit dot has next. It returns the true if the list iterator has more elements. Inside while loop, I have given lit dot next. It means it moves to the next element in the list iterator interface. So after completion of this while loop, we will be at the last element in the list iterator interface. After that, we have used another while loop here, while of lit dot has previous. We are at the last element in the list iterator interface, and lit dot has previous method returns true because it has all the previous elements in it. So we will enter into the while loop. Here I have given system.out.println of lit.previous. So it returns the previous element from the list iterator interface. Let us execute this program. Java C space list iterator demo.java. It is compiled successfully. Now we will execute this list iterator demo. Yeah. See here, first of all, we have given the hint message that we are going to traverse the elements in the forward direction. So that hint message is displayed here, contents of the array list, that is from first to last. And the contents in that array list object, those are displayed one by one in order: Java, JavaScript, Python, C, C++. And after completion, we are saying that we are going to display the elements from last to first, that is in reverse direction. So that hint message is displayed and the elements are displayed in the reverse order. See here, C++, C, Python, JavaScript, and Java. Like this, we can retrieve the elements both in forward and backward directions using the list iterator interface. Next one is enumeration interface. This interface is useful to retrieve one by one elements. This is based on the data from enumeration, and this also have some predefined methods. Those are Boolean has more elements. This method tests if the enumeration has any more elements or not. If there are some more elements, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Element, next element. This returns the next element that is available in the elements in the enumeration. Let us see an example. So first of all, I have imported the util package. I have given the class name as enumeration demo. I have used the vector class and used the object for this class as VEC. And I am going to store the integer values in it. And I have added 1254 and 5211 values to the vector object. And I have created enumeration here object, and I have used the while loop. While of en dot has more elements, this method returns true if the enumeration has more elements. So it becomes true and it enters into the while loop. Here I have given system.out.println of en dot next element. It returns the next element present in the enumeration. So let us execute this. Java C space enumeration demo.java. Yeah, it is compiled successfully. Now we will execute this enumeration demo. Sorry, I have given capital letter. Yeah, see. 1254 and 5211 are displayed here. So like this, we will retrieve the elements using enumeration interface. These are the four ways we will use to retrieve the elements from the collections. That's all. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity.